Warning: the following show contains strong language and content that may not be suitable for a younger audience. The show can also contain spoilers for any and all anime and manga, so always check the description below for the relevant spoiler warnings. And if you don't, then that's your fault, so consider yourselves warned.
Come on.
Never heard
Someone
my
sing
life.
with me. Someone sing the skill, Pompeii. Hello, people.
Lego's already fucked it up. As usual. I'm only joking, Lego. Hey!
Hey!
Welcome to a very, very special episode of the Manga Raiders Community Happy Hour. It is officially the first anniversary! Woo!
Woohoo! And we didn't get cancelled yet or receive any threatening
Yes,
emails or something.
Not yet.
I think we have to get noticed first to be cancelled.
We've had some YouTuber tried to shut us down, but we are officially too strong for YouTube. We overturned that due to sheer public outcry, and we beat those bitches into a corner. My name is Simon, better known as Vacant, of mangaRaiders.com. And I don't know where I was going with that one. Apologies, my mind's a bit gone today. I've been bedridden for the last couple of days due to the flu, because although we're ready to party, unfortunately, the flu has struck me down. And coincidentally, my co-founder, because he had to make this one, is also unfortunately feeling under the weather. His name is...
Sup guys, it's Josh, otherwise known as Noisy on Manga Raiders. I'm probably feeling better than Vacant is, but my throat's gone, so I'm sorry for the Dalek sounding voice as my co-host so kindly pointed out.
Of course, co-host we have to the virtual left of Noisy. It is the man who first joined us on episode 2 and has been on, fun fact, trivia here, has been on the second, behind myself, has been on the most number of happy hours of all time. His name is...
His name is Mordecai, otherwise known as Lego Maestro, and I actually had no idea about this fact. Either that, or you are pointing out Sherbet, and I just screwed up and embarrassed myself. In that case,
it is you, Lego, who's been on the most number of episodes.
Definitely not been on since episode 2.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Sherbet didn't.
Still a baby.
Yeah.
I don't. Huh?
You were on.
Continue.
Carry on, Lego. Carry on.
I don't happen to have any crippling virus messing with my voice.
Get out.
Except for his perversions.
Other than being yourself, basically.
Damn it! I wish I had a flu. Then maybe I would finally have the accent that I was searching for. In any case, to my virtual, is it left or right? My left, I'm sure. If you're saying left or right. Okay. In line is someone who has an original accent, who doesn't need to pretend to have one. It is
Good evening. This is Mr. Sherbet Lemon. Well, Anthony, otherwise known as Mr. Sherbet Lemon. I suppose I'm not really the typical Scottish drunk these days. Hopefully going to be the Scottish drunk tonight, though. And, yeah.
Forward to it.
Look forward to it in an hour's time, in which case things start to spiral downwards.
I'll be there, man.
Story of the happy hour.
Yeah, basically.
Starts happy, ends miserable.
We press play and it all goes to press record even, and it all goes down from there. Would you like, before we begin, because this is the first anniversary of the happy hour, officially March 14th, 2016, even though we're a day late, but it doesn't matter, it's a happy hour week, birthday week. You know, when it's a big birthday, you got to stretch it out for a week and celebrate. So there's a lot of stuff coming up in the following week that we're going to be releasing on YouTube and also on our home turf of mangaRaiders.com and all the other places wherever you'll find us, SoundCloud, Podbean, Podomatic, all that shit, and iTunes, of course. Anyway, before we begin...
What is Podomatic?
Podmatic, one of those.
As the co-founder, you should be perfectly aware.
I should really know
Podomatic,
these things.
Pod something, Player FM, all that shit. You can find us. You can find us anywhere, everywhere, literally everywhere. But fun fact, would you like to know some appearance stats?
Go for it.
Yes.
Go on.
Yeah, you give off Legos ones, and it's like, yeah, and then there's Mr. Sherbet. Oh, hi.
Yeah, no, I was going to, but then Lego introduced you. So, Lego, jump the order.
My bad.
Fucking shit up already. I'm only joking, Lego. I've missed you, by the way, I've missed you, Lego. You haven't been on for a while, and I've missed you.
I know.
I've been learning the art of a ninja. You know, what's that? I was starting to get too many phone calls from a phone that, you know, they were just clicked on the other end, sound like they were hacking into my system or something. Then there was a guy in a black suit walking along. I should tell you something. As someone who drives a van around all day stalking people, it's really uncomfortable to be stalked. I had a valuable lesson, and then I think I saw the guy putting a wiretap under my keyboard, and I think this joke is going too far
What
again.
the fuck are you on about? What is going on?
I think Lego's having delusions.
I think he just spiraled into his own like personal story.
It's
I'm
because
so sorry. No,
if Lego starts, you need to just everyone remain silent and just keep letting him go because he won't stop himself.
you guys
He won't
are
stop
so
at all.
fucking
There's no brakes on the Lego train. He will just keep going.
Just see how far it goes.
Exactly.
You guys need to stop this, man. What the hell?
I am gonna have to animate one of your fucking tangent someday, Lego.
Please do.
As it is the birthday, I will be throwing out random questions and trivia for you all the time. So, without further ado, here's some appearance stats for you. As of the last episode, because we won't count this one just because I'm lazy, guess who's in first place for the most appearances on the Manga Raiders Happy Hour?
You.
That's got to be you.
It's me with 26.
Hey.
26 whole fucking episodes.
are the answers to all of these questions just going to be you, Vacant?
No. Second place is
Who's the one
Lego.
who's done all the editing?
Second,
Let me deal with your bullshit.
second place is Lego with 17 episodes. Lego, your voice
That's important.
has featured on 17 of these fuckers. Noisy, you have featured on 12 because you took a major hiatus of going to Canada. So you dropped out.
Loco Mundo.
Sorry, guys.
Noisy went to
I-
Wake Mundo to free, I don't know, Tia Haribel. She's still there, I think. Or Green Jow. One of them. No, Green Jow's appeared. Spoilers for Bleach.
Yes.
Green Jow's come back.
Yes.
And
Someone's
he
heart.
has appeared with Bleach.
He
All my
appeared,
hard work paid off.
got beat really easily, and then he came back and pulled the dude's heart out, which was pretty badass.
Which
Spoilers.
was badass as hell. I'm so
It was
proud to be a
badass,
Bleach
but-
fan right now.
Urahara really should have kicked his ass with his Bonkai. I loved his Bonkai of just being able to restructure and split people in two and just shred their arms. Urahara was badass. I loved it.
Hold
Anyway,
on, you're not
sorry.
spoiling the latest chapters, are you? Because
Maybe
I've only
just
caught
spoil-
up to like a week ago.
maybe just spoil the latest chapters. Sorry. Spoilers.
Sorry,
Nice.
damn it.
It's okay. Noisy doesn't care.
you know
Doesn't like-
I don't care about Bleach anyway.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're still reading it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel
I've gotten this far, man. I'm finishing this fucker.
Do you know? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'll go back to that. Sorry, I'll finish off my little stat tracker thing. Tying Noisy for third place is Corin with 12 appearances. Then Nair with 8. I didn't think Nair had done 8, but he has. This isn't including the 12 days of Christmas, by the way. This is just strictly happy hours. Sherbet, you're in 6th place with 7 appearances.
Way.
That's the most common 6.
Well, I think I'm the youngest, to be fair, as far
You
as
ain't
first appearances go. So that's not bad. Not bad.
Oh yeah. You
And quality
Bringing
is
it
better
up.
than quantity. I have not managed to make the happy hour the bustling success it is alone. It has been all up to the Scottish man and the British and the Canadian.
Thank you
and
for
the-
acknowledging the rest of us, Lego.
Thank you, Lego. Thank you, Lego Sama. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Notice me, senpai.
Speaking of sticking with shit, I've stuck recently. I did not realize that a manga I read for a couple of years and then forgot all about was Apocalypse No Toride or Toride. Has anyone seen that at all, or anyone heard of it ever?
Oh wait.
Wasn't there an anime of it recently?
What's
I
that?
only read the manga and it was so fun.
Apocalypse No Toride. Oh shit! If there's an anime, I'll definitely be down to watch it. It's a zombie anime.
I might be lying.
Yeah, it's basically four teenagers in a young offenders institute, juvenile prison, and the zombie apocalypse happens. Luckily, they're in this prison that makes them kind of almost insulated from it. I did not know it finished. It finished with 45 chapters. Really finished weird. It finished suddenly. As far as I'm aware, chapter 45 is the finale.
I didn't know.
It finished months ago. It finished months and months ago, and I had no idea. Just happened to look because I remembered. I was like, oh shit, I bet there's a few more chapters that have come out of it. Had a look, finished really abruptly. That's something I stuck with. Speaking of things that I stuck with that annoy you, Gantz. Can I just put that one in there really randomly? I fucking stuck with Gantz. Waiting for things to be explained and then no.
Well, like it's these kind of like long series. You kind of read past halfway, and you're like, "Fucking hell, I've read that much already.
Yeah.
Might as well finish it."
I was hanging in with Naruto. To be fair, I was like, "Fucking come on."
Yeah, towards the end of that, I was.
No,
like,
Naruto. I'm face palming. Why? I knew this would happen. He's making Boruto manga.
Yeah, he is. Of course he is.
We were all looking. We were like, okay, a one shot, okay, fine. And then a movie comes out, and now he's just fallen right into it. The guy is continuing with Boruto.
He's continuing it.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Did you all really love? Did you all love stupid, annoying kid Naruto when he was really young at the beginning? Well, wait till you see his son.
I started off on that. Oh fuck.
Well.
I just don't know when to give up.
Like the funny thing is that I saw the news on Crunchyroll. They announced that Yu-Gi-Oh manga is coming back after 12 years, and I'm like, that's exactly the sort of break you make for these sorts of things. It's like it shows a whole generation.
Yes, time no.
Okay, yeah. 2 years I would be okay with. Maybe 2 years or maybe 1 year. But I'm like, I've just finished Naruto after ages, 700 chapters. I hated it. I loved it. I hated it again. But I went there and I finished it. The guy got what he wanted, and now you're showing me Boruto coming out. It's just like, no, man.
You know what? Like,
no.
I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge it until it comes out and I read it, and then I inevitably don't like it, and then I'll hate on it. But I mean, like, I'm gonna give it a chance. I think.
Fair enough.
Then I'll be counting on you for info under the table in case it's good or bad. Either way.
I've got to get back on with some manga reviews, so that will be then I'm sure. I prefer doing like first impressions actually because they're just easier to write and quicker to read. So we'll see. We will see.
We may have to do some spring season impressions. Not you and me particularly.
If I have time, then I will. Then I'll try and contribute. I know Manimal's already set up something.
Oh, sweet.
Something like that. So.
Manimal's always on a case. I stole what that guy.
Yeah.
Yep. With accompanying music.
We've kind of gone off the rails a little bit already. Don't matter, we always do. I say that as if there is like a rail for these shows. There isn't. Yeah.
They just shut down the railroad for this, mate.
They closed. They abolished this railroad a long time ago. They fucking. It's like Chernobyl. Like no one's allowed within 50 miles of it. How's your weeks, guys? What have you been up to?
You first.
Ah, you motherfucker. I have been okay. Got through work and I was like, woo, got a whole week off. We could celebrate the anniversary, make a lot of videos and podcasts and all sorts of shit. I can catch up on a lot of anime, review a lot of stories that have been waiting far too long to be reviewed. And then I fell ill. And I've wasted 2 days not doing anything. So, I'm back. I'm up and about this afternoon and today. So, we're ready to part.
How is the hamster, man? How's the hamster?
How's my what?
Ever since that video.
How's the hamster? How's Samuel? Samuel is living the dreams.
Samuel.
His cage has been upgraded.
Samuel's became the It's became the happy hour mascot since the vlog got posted.
He got
Oh, we have to replace the chibi with a hamster now.
Yeah, I think
He
you should
got-
include that in the commission. You've got to get like just a Samuel hamster on the side.
Chibi hamster. We need to. Well, I guess he must have got that YouTube money because his house has been converted to a 3-story swanky hotel now. He's got going on like a 3-story cage.
Where the fuck's my free story?
Doing better than me.
Yeah, I was like, shit. Can I live with you, motherfucker? I was like, he's doing really well. He's loving it. He's gone a bit mental. It's because his other cage was really small, so he didn't run around a lot and he didn't use his wheel. But now he's like running around all the time. He's lost a lot of weight. And my girlfriend is convinced.
What a champ!
My girlfriend's convinced that the original Samuel died, and I've replaced him with a different animal because he looks so different, and he doesn't. He's just lost a little bit of weight because A, it's getting warmer, and B, he's running around a lot more, and he's using his wheel and shit. But anyway, so she seems to think that he's died. I've done it as in parents do to small kids to go, oh no, that goldfish didn't die. He's lived for 19 years. But yeah, other than that, I've been trying to catch up on a lot of things. Wrestling shit happened, so I've been watching my wrestling as well. Caught up with the latest.
Oh yeah.
I was 3 weeks behind on the race, or 2 weeks behind on a race. So I caught up with that one. Wow. No spoilers because it's obviously thingy. When the show will wrap up in a couple of weeks, I believe. Maybe next week or the week after. We're going to have to do a spoiler cast for everyone who's followed it all the way through, I think. We'll do a spoiler cast for a race, because that's a good show worth talking about. Definitely check it out, guys. But the one thing I will say is, I guess, is this a spoiler to say, wow, the killer's obvious?
Well, the thing is, see, when you think about it, there's anyone that could have been the killer was kind of obvious possibilities anyway.
Yeah.
This is one thing. Like,
to me,
there was a lot of people suggesting another person in particular, and it was like, yeah, it could be, and that would have been like.
I mean, they did like a giveaway to it because it did a slight cut to the guy looking a bit sinister in like episode 3 or 4, just for like a second, and I was like, that's killer. And I was like, that's just going to be a red herring. That's just a false finish, as it were. No, it's killer. And I was like, oh.
That's exactly how these shows work these days.
But then, as Manimal said, and Manimal did point out when we were discussing this, he did point out the show isn't about the mystery of who did it. It's more how he's going to stop the murders, and sort of that's more. It's not a mystery show. It's not a crime thriller. Like, he's not a detective trying to catch a killer, and that's the whole.
It's like a cat and mouse kind of plot.
Yeah. It's more how he's going to stop something. He's stopping.
If anything, I think it was quite strange that he didn't focus on discovering who the killer was sooner. That was my only beef with it.
Yeah. Brilliant show. No, definitely check it out, guys. Like I say, we will do a spoiler cast when it's all wrapped up and said and done. So look forward.
I hope to have watched it by then. Nice. How are the other stuff from that season holding up? Dimension W.
Haven't watched it. I'm gonna make
Dimension W. I still need to catch up on it a bit, but Dimension W is definitely one of the highlights for me.
And Sherbet, you're talking about the RPG one as well.
Oh yeah, Grimgar. Grimgar is quite an interesting piece. It's like a lot of people kind of see it's a mix of, well, it's got the same kind of theme as things like Sword Art Online. People supposedly trapped inside a game in that, but it's completely different from anything I've seen before. It's very real, but it's not for everyone.
That was the obligatory Sword Art Online mention this episode.
Well, we couldn't go for the anniversary episode without a Sword Art mention. Sword Art is shit.
You should just stitch together how many times
we've danced around the subject. You know what? I'm pretty sure even before I arrived for the last year, we've danced around the subject on our unanimous thoughts on Sword Art. So allow me to just state now, Sword Art Online is a piece of shit. Moving on. So
episode beginning, right?
Anywho, so yeah, I've been
the great expose finally has come out.
Noisy.
Sorry.
How's your week been, dude?
Yeah, just busy. Lots of work. I've almost finished my application back to uni, and but I have found time. I haven't been writing for a while because I just haven't had time for it. But now that Crow's Age of Corruption is coming to an end, he's asked everyone to basically write these promoted character moments, and my character's squad have a huge ass character moment coming up. I'm not going to spoil it because
I fell so
cool,
far.
but,
I so need to catch up. I'm just so guilty.
I
right?
fell so far
man.
behind on that. Noisy, as my character's still alive.
yes, I did catch up on it, but I must say, like, I'm mostly like skim read towards the end because I needed to write this thing. But like, it's really long, but it's really good.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's really cool just to see how everyone's come together. And he also had everyone's characters drawn up, which is super cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't really know how your character is, or how you don't really connect to a character until you see their picture almost.
Yeah.
So seeing my character, who I didn't really imagine being drawn for ages to come, being drawn, and seeing another person's interpretation of it is pretty cool. So yeah, I've been writing for that, which has been really good fun. Like just because I haven't been able to write for so long, it's just really therapeutic and a good creative outlet.
Once you get into the zone, it feels fantastic.
Yeah,
especially after a long time.
Yeah. Well, just shout out.
Other than that, I've just been catching up with manga. Caught up with One Punch Man and Shingeki no Kyojin and all sorts. And like same old, really.
Cool. I'll just go back to that real quick. Man. If anyone hasn't checked out White Crow's thing, just for context, it is he basically started a group project between the manga readers community of the writers and artists where they would get together and submit a character from one of their stories. It's kind of like the Marvel universe, I guess, where everyone sort of coexists and then they come together to fight a big bad enemy. Really engaging stories. There's a hell of a lot to read through. Don't let that deter you, please. Just definitely check them out. The Age of Corruption is the latest one. There's also the part 1, which was simply called Character Tournament. If you have a lot of time, or even if you have only a bit, check it out. Take it at your own pace. There's a lot. Crow has put so much work into it, and as Noisy's just alluded to, everyone who joined in on the second one, Crow has personally gone and got each of those characters drawn. Like, and I'm not talking stick figures. He's done them to a really high standard. So huge shout out to White Crow there. I mean, definitely. What a fucking guy! Like top guy.
Talk on that. He's not just manufacturing words. He's even telling the guys, I've left hints in the story so you can affect it if you point out some of the dialogue.
It's kind of like a role play. Really, really cool idea. I mean, hell of a lot of work. I mean, I can't imagine how many notes and like.
He has said that he's got a third project planned after a short hiatus again,
which
is going to be awesome. But I would really encourage anyone who kind of has a story, has a character that they're fond of, you should just get involved, because it's not only is it really great to like bring people together in collaboration in the community, but it's also really, really good for yourself as a writer to kind of like think about your own characters. We had this discussion on the site recently about like what research is and stuff like that, and I didn't really think of research as anything other than like looking up stuff online until I was writing for my character for Age of Corruption, because I'd never outside of the short story that he's a part of, I'd never really had to think about the character that much before. And then I came, like, because of what I was writing there, I came up with a whole backstory and like had to think about how he'd grow and develop as a character past how he started out in the story and stuff like that. So it's been really cool, and it's been a really good like exercise as a writer, if anything else.
Yeah,
So I really like strongly suggest anyone who has a character that hasn't been involved yet, get involved on the next one. It's going to be epic.
I think what's really cool is it's a good test of how well you've described your character and how well you presented it, is because other people will take that character. Crow will do it for the event. So see if other people can take your character and keep them true to what you have in mind, and see if they can, like, if you've translated your character well enough that somebody else could take that character, put them into a story, and they would act how you would imagine them to, or their personality comes across well enough so they know how to write your character. Really good test.
There's just so many benefits to getting involved.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really, really just worth it.
Props to Crow. Definitely check out the next project Crow's got going on, and of course, Society X Origins will sponsor.
Yeah.
When that drops.
Oh yeah, I'm wondering how that thing is going. Should definitely ask him more, because he gave us that teaser chapter, and I'm just like, man.
It's looking good, man. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
he,
really.
He is the MR success story, really.
I swear, there's Japanese in his bloodline. He's like one of those mangaka who's just working hard, because he's definitely got a day job, and I'm like, okay, dude, how are you doing this witchcraft? This is just like dedication.
He's good, man.
He is an absolute fucking machine.
He is. He's insane. But props to him. But yeah. So, where were we?
Lego.
That's
Lego.
Lego, how are you?
Sherbet.
No,
It's Lego. You're first. Then Sherbet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's that? I've been getting better on the writing front, I guess. I haven't done anything project-wise, but I've just decided to be writing stuff daily more and more, the usual stuff. I wasn't motivated weeks ago, but I'm getting back.
Workshops and stuff, though, don't you?
Yeah, I'm doing workshops a lot on the drawing side as well, because that shit needs to stop. I need to get improvement on that one. So yeah, I'm happy that it's working out. Writers workshops too and stuff like that. I don't know, man. There's just not much to explain, but it's been going well, I guess. Anime watching. If anything, I've been watching ecchi anime to revive my interest in anime, because I haven't watched Erased. I haven't watched Dimension W.
Whoa! You've been watching ecchi to revive your interest in anime, or is that anime girls? Is that very specific parts of the anatomy of anime?
Anime or anime?
Anime. Wanker.
Oh, okay. Well, it's more like I've been lazy to watch stuff. I don't know. Ever since I didn't finish One Punch Man, if you can believe it, I'm just like, damn it, I really need to catch up. But then the list gets larger and larger. So yeah, I'm putting Bikini Warriors on the background, and my life is complete. I don't know, man. It's just like, it's good to start with this stuff that I don't need to think too much about. Oh, wow. I don't need to think much at all.
Don't think, just feel.
I will respect your logic in that.
It's only 4 minutes long, to be fair, so I guess it's a good way to ease yourself back in.
4 minutes is all you need sometimes.
He's easing something in, or out.
Oh, Cobra.
You bastards. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
First, you bastard of the
Have we got a nostalgia checklist? Are we like ticking boxes here?
We could make
We
one.
should.
Okay, I've said my intro, so that's...
I'm just really disappointed, Vacant, that you didn't get the stats in on how many times you bastard has been used in the last year.
Okay.
Too many to count.
That's the ultimate figure to hunt out.
Okay, there's been 2 after hours. There has been 12 days of Christmas, and there have been 28 different podcasts and the pilot episode. If you want to go back and listen to all of those and count the you bastards, be my guest.
I just think that's the most important figure of the entire night.
Hey, I have got the facts and figures. It's been said a lot, not just by Lego.
I think it's been said more by us by now.
Yeah.
You bastards.
Still waiting on that T-shirt. Lego, if you come,
have to get those T-shirts.
yeah,
done.
when we go to a convention next year, we will get you bastard T-shirts. Maybe star out the A or something just to make it so it doesn't say you bastard. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I know I'm going to be saying Bankai at least. I can't believe the guy didn't say Bankai. I'm just like, say it. Tell me you said it. It didn't say Bankai. I'm just
You
like,
got a bit
no.
nervous. You were standing in front of a huge crowd of people, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And you guys were like pestering him.
He was hanging around with us.
I was
And
rooming with him.
where the hell is my shot of a Nekomimi girl? So you guys do your vlog. You're like, oh, Lego, wish you were here. And you don't show me a single fucking Nekomimi. I just
Because there was none there.
Around.
Are you serious?
There was none there, unfortunately. There were bunny girls, no?
Oh,
There were a
okay.
couple of cat
That worked.
cat
There
girls.
were Nekamimis.
And Catmen.
There's catmen as well.
And catmen.
No,
More
And
catmen.
no.
furries. Oh, you went to furries. I think there was
No,
raccoon.
Yeah.
or
No.
something.
I repent my sins. Sherbet, how was
There
your...
were lots of Pokemon as well.
Wait, you like
If you're into that.
you like Yanderes, don't you? Lego. There was a lot of Unogasa.
Yes, I want to get kidnapped by one and murdered because she loves me.
Okay.
What?
What? I mean,
And then she keeps my bones. And then yeah.
okay.
Anything else? No. Wait, we agreed, right? Just keep silent. Anything else to comment on that, Lego?
No, I'm not continuing.
How was your week?
Well, no one killed me because they love me, and
That's good.
no one else has my bones, so it's been generally good. I expected to completely lose my soul to the division this week, and I've lost
Oh,
a good portion
yeah.
of the week, but
Oh man.
I've powered through it pretty well. It's a great fucking game, but I've also managed to take time for some writing. I had one of those culture days where I had a day off, and I was one of those guys that went to a coffee shop with a notepad and spent 4 hours with several pots of tea,
Oh,
just
that is-
writing and sketching and stuff. And yeah, it's a bit of a wanker thing to do, but it was very productive.
Mr. Hollywood going into
Yeah.
Starbucks. Other coffee shops are
In
available.
Glasgow.
The thing is, it works because you.
Wait,
feel like-
wait! What noise? What do you mean in Glasgow? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
They ain't Starbucks.
I was just playing off the Hollywood thing to do.
Glasgow's a nice place.
Overall, a good week. No bones taken, no rapes, no deaf people, no none of that. So, yeah, generally good. Moving on.
Moving.
Please.
Wait. Scottish weather this time around. Is it being stereotypical? Or I don't know.
It's been quite nice actually.
What's with all the
Okay.
stereotypes, Lego?
Like rain all the fucking time and stuff like that.
Why have you got to bring it down?
Why did you say that so bitterly, as if you've had to deal
Yeah,
with Scottish
he's a
weather
veteran of the Scottish weather.
Because I'm jealous.
Why?
Oh. Of the rain?
You know what? They're like, okay, there's snow here. It does not snow on the winter. So I'm like, okay, fine. It's rainy here and the weather is miserable. The rain is just like someone with a urethral dysfunction thing. It just
Wait.
I've heard about these kind of clubs in Germany.
It doesn't fall down in buckets like it should. I'm just like, huh?
I'm glad
So
that
you're really
I'm glad that for the 1 year
Germany
anniversary.
doesn't have a monsoon season.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
glad
say-
that for the 1 year anniversary episode, we're being at our most tasteful tonight.
Lego, just so you know, buckets are a man-made invention and would not fall from the sky. So basically, do you know what that was, Lego? That was a man who you should have really paid to piss on you. That was R. Kelly. Why is R. Kelly in Germany? Back into the States. Is R. Kelly in prison? He pissed on someone. He pissed on some underage girl.
I
very
apologize.
If he's Yandere, then maybe Lego won't mind.
No.
Stab me
No.
first.
Gasa is my only wife.
You liar. You've got about...
Perfect title: R. Kelly as a Yandere.
There we go. That is the title. Well, yo,
No.
speaking of titles, I guess that is a great segue to move very quickly on.
As far on as we can,
Yeah.
please.
Whole ass away from this. It's because it is the first anniversary. We're going to take a quick look back because we are in the top 6 most often appearing. Don't even know where I'm going with that. The top 6 of the most frequent guests or hosts on the happy hour. Obviously, me and Noisy started. Lego jumped in, has been an instrumental part, and Sherbet in the last 6 months you have also gained that status of being instrumental. Hosted your own as well. So that's really, really good. So guys,
just before we've give shout outs to the top 6, but I do feel we need to start giving a shout out to Manimal.
Do you know what?
I think we need to give a shout out to everyone.
To everyone. You're all fantastic bastards.
Okay,
yes.
well, I was gonna do this near the end, but we'll jump on. I've got a list of every single person who's come on. Do you want me to reel the list off, or do you want me to just sort of give a shout out to people who've been, just a general shout out?
I say reel off the list.
Reel off the list.
Do you know how many people?
I'm interested to hear.
How many people have guested and appeared on the happy hour? Do you know, off the top of your head?
I would say 18.
I'd say 10.
I was going to say 15.
You are both very, very close. What's your guess, Lego?
10, unfortunately.
10. 17. 17. 17 people have been on the
That's
happy hour.
15 more than I expected to have.
True.
You're doing well, guys.
True shit.
It's a win.
Because if you include the 12 Days of Christmas, you have Music Freak, who guested, who unfortunately was cut short, and also we did Star Wars, which wasn't really the topic that she wanted to talk about. We kind of just sprung it.
Oh man, I guess you would forget it.
Yeah, if you're listening, more than welcome to come back on. We'd love to have you back on again and talk a bit about art, because she is a fucking talented artist. Really, really good. Like, her work's amazing. Definitely check out. Link in the link dub. I'll put a link to her art thread. Fantastic artist. Amazing work that she does. Music Freak. White Crow appeared in episode 2. Obviously, again, we've already shouted. We've already prepped White Crow enough. DeAngelis, another artist who came up as well as Music Freak. He appeared in the artist episode. We need to do another one of them again, which would be actually good. Anime Doodler, who is a long...
I keep on forgetting.
Instrumental member of Manga Raiders when Manga Raiders was in its early days, one of the first moderators of the forum, helped make it what it is today. Again, very talented. She has her own website. I'll try and dig out the link and put that in as well. Really fun, really cool person to speak to. She was a lot of fun on the 8th anniversary episode. Devil Pogo Stick, our resident gym goer, he's again appeared. Gelmra as well. Love to get you on. Look, all you guys come back on. Gelmra. I'm just going to start reeling names off now. Gelmra, Fireblazer, Vio, Pipis, Manimal, Miss Churro. Of course, another moderator. Would love to get you guys on again and a lot more. And everyone else, just come on. It's a lot of fun. We do this for the Manga Raiders community and anyone else. Even if you're not a Manga Raider, fucking please listen. Please listen. Manga Raiders. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's been on the happy hour already, and shout out to all the new guests that we are sure to have in the next year. Some of our guests, a little spoiler, a little surprise, people. Some of our guests may not be members of Manga Raiders. They may actually be some outside sources, some people who are making it their own way. Making it their own way? What the fuck does that mean? Some people who are...
own way.
Yeah, they will be people who aren't in the coming year. We've got some really huge, interviews, coming up.
Yeah,
it's a little spoiler. We're going to have some interviews that we're going to be doing.
We've been doing a little bit of networking, and
yes, we have.
We've managed to gather some. No, we've all done our share of networking. I've just presented the final question to a few.
Shout out to Sherbet. Sherbet has done a lot of networking than I have. Sherbet has secured us some pretty cool guests that will be featuring in the coming weeks. So definitely keep an eye out for them.
Explain yourself.
No.
You know what? I'll be looking forward to that one. You guys also making new stuff happening, yeah? Like, this is the anniversary. What is coming next for us? What do you foresee by the next anniversary? By then, have I found 2 waifus or only 3? No. Have I found 3 waifus or only 2? Has the Manga Raiders happy hour finally reached let me say, 20,000 subscribers. Is that a fair estimate?
Maybe. You will, I can confirm, Lego, you will have met not 2, but 3 husbandos. So it's going to be very good. Very fun.
No. I
Why?
want my wife.
Okay, waifus and husbandos. Okay, you can have both.
Vacant, why are you doing this to me?
Anywho, okay, but yeah, since it's the anniversary, we should probably mention there is a big thing that's going to be happening. It's going to happen. I say it's not set in stone. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll go back to the normal format. However, as of this recording, the happy hour has some exciting news. We are going to be expanding, so the YouTube channel will feature more content, so make sure you subscribe to Manga Readers Happy Hour Podcast at youtube.com. That's not the actual how you subscribe, but whatever.
Link in the description below.
Yeah. There's a lot of videos coming up, so not just to do with the happy hour, there's going to be more anime-themed and manga-themed stuff that's coming up in the future. Sherbet's been working a lot on stuff. Noisy and myself have got ideas, as do a few other people as well. And
Sorry, continue.
And the happy hour itself is going to a weekly format. Woo! So it's going to be shorter episodes, hopefully, in theory. It's going to be
probably not counting this one.
Fuck. Every Wednesday, you will receive a brand new happy hour. So 2 weeks is a long time to miss our lovely voices and our amazing wit and great insight on manga and anime.
Yes,
They're all lies. Yes, we absolutely have all that. So we are going every Wednesday. Check out every Wednesday. You will be able to get a brand new episode of Happy Hour because we like to treat you all and we love you very much. I'm a little bit in love with all of you.
You sexy little kittens.
Oh, God, there it is again. Sherbet's name for the audience is Sexy Little Kittens. I cannot remember where it comes from.
I think it's a little bit more endearing than bastards. So
yeah, you bastards. You bastards. Subscribe, you bastards.
Can we please get that caption at the end? Please.
Yeah.
Subscribe, you bastards. Oh, God.
No.
Lego, please do that at the end.
Your
telling my voice for profit.
Okay.
Subscribe, you bastards.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so what we do before, because as you may recall, if you're a long-time listener, we used to do a lot of challenges.
We should. Sorry, I'm cutting in. I demand to cut in.
It's a Lego thing to cut in and interrupt people. So you go for it, mate. It's the anniversary. It's what you're known for.
We should give a shout out to the guys who brought this idea and actually stuck through with it.
Very true.
And I've actually been doing the legwork when it comes to editing and stuff like that. A certain Vacant and Noisy.
Yep.
You guys
I can't take much credit, to be honest. Most of
guys,
done by Simon, so
right,
props to Vacant.
You guys, we've been giving shout outs to everyone so far except for the people that started all this, and none of this would have happened if it wasn't for you two guys.
I guess you can only give me credit for an initial saying to Noisy, I want to do a podcast, and then he actually said, that's not going to work. This will work, however, and he told us what to work. Basically, so it is, as much as modest as Noisy's being, he is the guy who refined the idea. He's
the man behind the scenes pulling the strings.
Did you guys like exchange PMs? How did you first get in touch? Like, I need to know the backstory behind that.
We were just brethrens. We were the British brethrens.
We're the British crew.
Yeah, man. Crew. It's all about who you know.
Do you hear that,
there
Lego?
Was that group on the forum.
Lego, do you hear that? How they completely exclude the Scottishmen?
We did.
You know?
You weren't there. You weren't there, man.
We're the British brethrens, and then we got all the other cultures in. Bastards.
I don't like. We were just. I think we were talking about the old YouTube channel, or like the actual Manga Raiders YouTube channel, and like how we'd like to contribute, or like ideas for contributing towards it. And I think Bacon came to me with the idea with doing a podcast, and I was like, yeah, it could work, but maybe a bit too kind of formal to structured for our rabble. So let's see what we can do with a kind of just chit chat thing.
Yeah. So it's basically a podcast, but mine was more of a structured thing. And
Yeah.
as we know, everyone who's on Manga Raiders, us included, are all lazy bastards. So if you need to do any legwork beforehand, you're not going to do it. So
Tears charged.
It sounds like perfect sound logic.
it's less work for us. It's less work for you guys. So it worked out perfectly. Yeah, legit. It was. We were just discussing things we could do to get more of the community involved. There was a third person involved as well. Unfortunately, he was not with us at the moment for reasons we don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to discuss on the show. So yeah, as I say, we carried it on. We posted the pilot on March the 14th. Corin agreed to join us for the first episode. We thought he would lend us, but this is back when we held the mods in high esteem, and like Corin would lend us that credibility, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's a big." I was a bit nervous the first time, Noisy. I was slightly nervous talking to Corin, believe it or not.
The man with the power.
Yes, he was a powerful man back in that kind of situation.
And look how we have made him
have no
fall.
sense of respect for me on that front.
As with Lego, no, to be fair, Lego. To be fair with Lego as well, we were like, these are the powerful people on Manga Raiders. These are the movers and shakers on Manga Raiders. We need to treat them with reverence and respect. And then we got to know you, and now that's changed. No, for real. We don't want to turn this into a circle jerk, but, just a quick shout out. Lego, you have volunteered more often than not for so many episodes. The season previews, you've stayed up late at night, into the early hours of the morning. You've helped. You've tried to record a few things. So huge shout out to you, mate. You've been a huge help and a huge presence. And, you've given us the most famous catchphrase that we have.
Oh,
Vast.
okay.
The only catchphrase we have.
much love to you. And of course,
one day we will have t-shirts out on sale.
We will.
At mangaraiders.com/store.
Yeah. We'll break. To be fair, that's what was making me laugh when we said about we wanted to make the YouTube channel on Manga Raiders more active, so I ended up making our own YouTube channel. It's just
that one is too wallowing. That needs to be addressed. I need to make content for that one.
It's just easier if we can, because we make the podcast. I can upload it when I choose.
Yeah.
Definitely. Not to diss. I believe Corin's in control of the main Manga Raiders channel. I'm not saying that he's unreliable in any way. I'm just saying when you're in full control of something, it's a lot easier.
To be fair, he seems more invested in this channel than the Manga Raiders channel.
Fuck. We just kill the old Manga Raiders channel. Just make this the new Manga Raiders channel.
I don't think we should be endorsing that, but anyway.
It's the only one that's active. Shoot! Is anyone mad about that comment? Then make more shit for the Manga Raiders channel.
Shots fired.
No one is mad about them, but a certain moderator will be going to call his superiors. Expect a letter of complaint next week.
All I'm doing is trying to spur people to make more content for the Manga Raiders channel. That's all.
Yeah, I'm completely in agreement, though. Yeah.
It's love.
It's
love.
That's a change.
But I'm going to go around the table to you guys. Change of pace here. Any particular favourite moments or memories you have of either recording or listening to shows? Any moments that stand out that you want to bring to light and reminisce on over the last year?
So many.
I would say just any moment where Lego sings.
Oh God, yes. There's been a few.
That doesn't happen that often, actually.
It doesn't happen that often, which makes it even more wonderful.
But Nearbot has
been
the boss in prop to singing.
You say that, no Lego, but there's been Bastille, Pompeii. There's been My Boney Lies Over the Ocean. There's been What Is Love. There's been a few.
There's also been today's one, which I can actually send you some of that, Vacant, of the Lego Kidnap song.
Maybe we'll leave that one up.
I don't know. The beats are pretty hilarious ones. Let's just quickly scroll over. Okay, the episode titles. I don't. It's not exactly an event that happened in the episodes, but
titles.
I mean the episode titles, man. Which one do you guys think is the?
What's your favorite? Yeah, good question. Favorite episode titles.
Favorite episode title?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, they're all so good. That's the thing. I'd love to take credit for some of them, but you generally come up with the best titles.
I'll be honest, if Nair's on a show, it's Nair who comes up with the title without fail.
Exactly.
Personally, my favourite, one of my favourites, I don't think I have a strict favourite. Any Nair title is pretty much my favourite, but episode 5, I believe it was Meisterbaters. Hitler was the first weeaboo.
Oh,
that conversation was brilliant. It was basically...
How did that even happen?
It was... The conversation was something to do with how the reason Hitler invaded... the reason Hitler started the war was so he could ally with Japan because he was a huge weeaboo. I just remember that I lost my shit at that one.
I'm gonna say mine is episode 6, Lego's Mystery Waifu, because only us 3 will ever know.
Oh yeah, that got bleeped out.
Lego seriously really reviewed my mystery waifu. Wow, you guys are brothers in arms.
Do you remember? You said it, and then we had to do a quick bleep at your request. By the way, Lego.
We did listen to you for once, Lego.
Lego is the king of getting censored out. I remember there was one now. I was like, if you said the thing you said in episode 2 now, I'd probably just let it slide. But because we were new, I was like,
ooh, we can't be doing that.
Oh, can't have that in there. We've said worse shit.
There's been some serious hacks or stuff. Oh, there were some episodes where we just went. I'm just like, that is not entering the episode. That is not.
Oh, there's so much cut from these episodes. More the early ones.
Yeah, the early ones, amazing. Okay, what about the favorite not happy hour episode? Like there was somewhere you weren't there, right?
Hang on. Sherbet needs to give us a favorite title.
I would say my favorite title is probably one of the more recent ones. The sexuality and mathematics of making bagel sandwiches.
That is what I looked at when I was mentioning the.
Mainly because I remember looking at that and just going, all right, I need to find out what this is about.
Yeah, they're the best kind of titles when it's just like, I don't know what they're talking about, but I really need to get to that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Manimal Pipers and Vio episode. Brilliant. They've said...
Did they give you a title? Or...
Manimal picked out and said that was the title. They've said that they're planning another episode together, which I'm very excited to hear.
They did say I was welcome to join in, so I may just jump in on that.
They said that they have offered to see if anyone wants to join in, but I don't want to because I want to just hear what they say.
Yeah.
Brilliant episode, episode 25. Check it out, guys, if you haven't. It's amazing. Not really about manga and anime. It's just the best.
We're not any of our episodes.
Yeah, it's the best kind of shit talk. Just listen to it. It's amazing. Yeah, and Lego, your personal favorite for episode 12? Who is?
I don't know. The latest episode title, I don't know. There's been other big ones. I mean,
yeah,
Jesus. I mean, there's lots of good ones, but I'm just like the latest episode. I was just like, what is this? This is just so happy.
Another Nair title, The Bliss, the good one. Yeah, that's now.
How is it Manga and Anime?
I say that, but I've just realised I totally forgot about one. Episode 19, another brilliant episode, one of my favourites. Episode 19. Is this the weirdest yaoi manga of all time?
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Craigslist and the jerk-off crystal.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That was a beautiful episode to be involved in.
That was from Corin. Corin,
that was
not Nair, so it proved the rule wrong of Nair makes the episode title. So that was Corin who came up with that one. But yeah, a brilliant episode. That's one of my favourites as well. Episode 15.
That one was pretty packed as well, huh? Which episode have we had the most people in, actually?
I think that's the...
12.
Yeah, is that the writer's episode?
It was indeed. Episode 12 had 6 people in.
I believe that's one of our most viewed as well.
It is one of the most viewed episodes. People love that writer's talk, so we did 2 more.
But they weren't as good, it seems.
Yeah, they were.
They just learnt from the first one.
Yeah. No, they are good. They're worth a listen if you
Yeah.
even for the Shia LaBeouf shit. It's really good. But yeah, so that's the episode titles. And what was the thing you wanted to go on to then, Lego? Sorry.
Nah, it was just the same things actually, like the guest episodes. Which ones were your favorite? There's the music episode that's happening, and then there's also this whatever so that the guys came up with.
I said, bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Excuse me. As in episodes that I haven't appeared on, or
Nah, that you haven't been hosting on. Like yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but then
too
I
happy
hosted the music one, so.
yeah, Josh hosted.
Oh.
Hosted the music one.
Curses. We need to get out from under their palms.
Jeez.
Exactly. Especially, we're going to a weekly schedule, motherfucker. You better start hosting some of these things.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, you really need to start sending us some stuff in. I ain't recording one every week. Fuck that shit. I got a lot of stuff to do.
I'll do what I can, but I mean, I'm working on the other projects as well, so...
Of course, we have got a lot of videos.
There's quite a lot in mind for the coming future, so just keep an eye out, guys.
Yeah, be patient. It's coming. It's coming. But yeah,
I don't want to waste time, but I've like got a bunch of these random questions from the editing sides of things. Like, how many minutes have you cut out? Are you able to remember?
Loads. Every episode has a lot of minutes cut out because we either start recording a few minutes early, we have a break in between, we go off on tangents, we talk about things that won't make air, backstage, I guess behind the scenes kind of thing. So every episode is edited a lot just because... Especially
if I show up drunk and just start talking without listening.
Yeah, there's a lot of edits that are done. There's so many episodes that don't make air. I must have 4 or 5 episodes on my computer alone that have just not seen the light of day and probably won't.
You're joking. What?
Any particular reason?
Just because either we change tact or they just don't seem to fit.
They were just too edgy.
The schedule. Yeah, like sometimes I've had to edit them so heavily that I'm just like, yeah, that can't possibly come out. That's that just can't see the light of day. The most recent one was the pre-con episode where it was you, me, and Lego.
Yeah.
And then because Lego unfortunately couldn't make it,
we
were under the assumption that
it would just be putting salt in the wounds.
Yeah. If I put that up and then you weren't there, Lego, I just feel bad. I'd feel too bad.
No, I don't feel okay.
Also as well on that episode, we were under the assumption that Noisy wasn't going, so we were just
that was a
saying,
great surprise.
Well, it could have been Lego for a day.
I wish I'd put it out now because everyone would have listened to that and then watched the vlog and gone, "Oh, that's Lego." Wow,
he's so tall.
Yeah, he looks a lot different than what I imagined.
He doesn't sound Malawian.
Oh, that would have been
He's blended into society perfectly over in London.
My God. He's not said, you bastard. Oh, man. That would have been brilliant, actually, if we'd done that. Anywho. Yeah. So what we better move on. I was going to do more memories and stuff. In fact, fuck it, yeah, because we'll edit any shit out.
Yeah.
Any particular favourite memories or, favourite segments or anything that you've done that you remember or listened to?
I like in the, what was it, the writers relay we did, and we came up with the story for Lego to write.
Oh God, yeah, episode 2.
It got so weird so fast that it was just brilliant.
There's always that guy who has to add the superpower to stretch your arm 3 inches. It's just like there's always that guy who breaks the logic of the story. It's just like, that was amazing. There have been some pretty fun games on that front.
There has indeed. I'm trying to think because there's just so many random pieces and random stories that
frozen right now. Okay. Let's see. Okay. How many liters of alcohol do you think we've consumed so far on the happy hour? And have we ever done any of them sober before?
I have.
I've done a couple sober.
Traitor. Noisy, you're
some
my friend. You would never do this to me.
I'm pretty sure he's the most sober.
Yeah.
I did. That said, I did have gin tasting today at work and a whiskey after the meeting. So just think I'm like deferring my drinking.
Well, I know that. I know from first-hand experience you've got it in you, Noisy. So
let's not talk about that.
You're just gonna have to come on to one episode completely off your face. Let's do a fucking episode. I'm ready.
That's a question. What episode?
And then just reel off lots of spoilers.
The people who drink on here. What is the episode that you think you got the most fucked up on? Like the most pissed?
After
The after
one
hours.
of the after hours.
The one that's not been released yet.
Oh, fuck's sake. One that's been released.
Oh,
Stick to
wait,
what's
the one with I did in Sherbet as well. Oh, man.
Probably one of my first episodes. When was my first appearance again?
Episode 11.
11. I reckon it would be the first or second appearance I made, because I'd never done anything like this before. So I was just kind of just get the sort of Dutch confidence and throw them down. And I'd already kind of, because I came onto the forum and posted things while drunk quite often, I'd already had that kind of stigma, I think, of just like establishing myself as the Scottish drunk. So I just thought, right, we'll just fucking roll with it. Get the whiskey out. If anything, I've eased up since then. So
yeah, that's all right.
Like, I would say like one of the first episodes I was on is when I was the most drunk.
Ah.
I'd probably say like episode 2. I don't think I haven't. I don't really get drunk on episodes. I have to drink a lot to get drunk. So like.
Challenge accepted.
Uh-huh.
How about you,
Lego? Come
Lego?
to the next con.
How about you, Lego? When have you been the most drunk? Because that's going to be a hard one to define.
Yeah, that's every episode.
I can't remember what episode it was, but there was one that I do remember that he came on absolutely slurring. I was like, oh god, here we go. This is great.
Oh yeah.
There was one that we had to tell you off. We had to tell you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Was it the season previews? I remember there was one season preview that we had to say twice, and we're just like, Lego, shut the fuck up.
I think it was the
Are you
first season previews one we did.
Yeah, and we were just like, shut up.
It was because every time you were trying to say something, Lego would start talking, and it was like the 6th time.
I give up.
You have no idea how bad it is to edit that out when people talk over you. It's like, oh no.
I'm so sorry.
I'm guilty of that when I'm drunk as well, but you're just drunk a lot more frequently on here than me.
You are guilty of that, as you'll see in the next episode, Sherbet, that we're recording. You'll notice that there's quite a sharp cut to the. I
think I need to record a disclaimer at the start explaining what's happened with that, because fucking hell.
Apologies.
I don't remember recording much of that episode, so.
Oh god, I look forward to listening to this.
No, that one shouldn't see the light of day.
Well, you're surprisingly intelligible, so that's okay.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I seem to make a more conscious effort to be intelligible, but I just don't listen to anyone around me.
Yeah.
It's like, no, listen. Like, I seem to kind of put on an extra accent. Just listen a second, all right? Just wait. This is what I've got to say.
It's all good. All good. Well,
I'm just mostly happy that.
How about you, Vacant? When have you been most drunk?
Oh.
He's in a state of perpetual drunkenness, so he's like always drunk. Like the Hulk, he's always angry. He's
gonna wake up at on the 2nd year anniversary and just find out that he's actually started a podcast.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the ones that I don't drink on, that I haven't drank on. I think episode 14, episode 18, and episode I can count on one hand the amount of ones that I didn't
22.
drink on.
So every 4.
Maybe it. Oh no, God, not 22. 22 was the year-end special. 22 I got pretty drunk on, I think. I was pretty certain I was pretty pissed on that one. Probably the most drunk I've got is when we were doing the original After Hours. I got pretty fucked up on that one.
I suppose that's justified.
Yeah, it's the After Hours. You drink on the After Hours. I got pretty fucked near the end of that one. That has a lot cut off it. Also, the After Hours that we recorded and didn't make it air, not the one you recorded, Sherbet, but the one I did. There's a few After Hours that haven't made air.
The one that I was a part of.
Yeah,
that was awful.
It was about 3.5 hours long. I got fucked on that.
Oh,
Partly the reason why it hasn't come on seen the light of day. But yeah, what we're gonna do? We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Because as we mentioned off the top, speaking of games, we for those who are familiar, we used to play a few games and challenges. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a trip down memory lane, and we are gonna play. We're gonna stick to a couple of games. I've got 3 games for you, just sort of condensed versions.
Okay,
of that we
I'm
played
game.
Challenges. Hey, he's game.
I was born a game.
Okay, so it's going to be condensed versions of classics that have happened throughout the last year. We're going to start off with one that happened on the pilot episode, so Noisy will be familiar with this one.
OG.
It's an OG
Which
game.
one? Which one?
Very easy. It's very
the
simple.
Original game.
The original game. Tits or no tits? Woo!
That's
No sex.
what?
No sexism involved.
Ladies
I
and
am
gentlemen,
interested.
welcome
I am
to-
interested.
Of course you're interested. Welcome to this week's edition of Tits or No Tits, the fabulous game show for all families. Families of all ages. Not really. Okay, so very simple game for those who don't know. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it in turns. Each one of you is going to get an anime. I'm going to read you a synopsis and the name of the anime. You are going to have to tell me if it contains fan service or not. Does it contain tits or no tits? So, if from the synopsis, if you think it's an ecchi series, tell me, tits or no tits. If you answer correctly, you'll get points. If not, then, you won't get fuck all, and you'll be embarrassed, and you have to watch the entirety of the season. Lego, that doesn't mean throat.
No.
So, for instance, if I was to say Bikini Warriors and read you the synopsis, you would then say ecchi or, tits or no tits.
Tits.
Okay.
It
I
is.
would say tits.
It is an ecchi show. Just for the record to clarify, it doesn't actually have to show a full-on nip. It's just fan service. So ecchi, basically. Okay, and to further narrow it down, this week's shows will all come from the summer season of 2014, because that's the last one that I saw every single show.
I've got a question. Would Bleach be considered tits because it happens to have
No.
someone
No.
like Matsumoto? Okay.
No. Fairy Tail would, because Fairy Tail has gone to extreme lengths of fan service
Yeah.
recently.
If it's had that typical sound effect of then
That was
You do
beautiful.
that too well. Are you?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
wow.
Wow!
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so we'll go around the table. First of all, Noisy. Good sir.
Yes.
I am going
Hello.
to read you your first. Now, Noisy played this game, so Noisy might have a slight advantage over you guys. So,
Not really.
I'm trying to think of one that you won't know. I have one. Perfect. Okay,
Okay.
the title is Shirogane no Ishi Arch Volan. And the synopsis is, the story takes place in a world where 2 countries, Atlantis and Egermia, that's weird, have been warring against each other for a very long time. Tokimune, a young man belonging to the 8th Independent Unit, saves a girl named Jamie when she is attacked by enemy forces. In order to survive, he rides the new weapon, Arch Volan, and fights. So, I will give you a clue, this is an action and mecha anime. What do you think? What hints can you take from that synopsis?
None. Dude.
There is a girl involved, so mystery girl he saves during the battle. She didn't fall out of the sky on him, though, so.
Yeah, that's usually a big
Indication.
giveaway, isn't it?
It is.
No, I'm gonna say no. No way.
No tits.
Like usually it's like damsel in distress kind of situations with that. Not
Okay. Fair enough.
not fans. No tits. No tits.
No tits and Shirogane no Ishi. Okay, I can confirm. You were right. It was not an ecchi
What?
show. It was
What?
not an ecchi show. It was a mecha show.
He's supposed to fall from the sky and then go.
Since when? Like
No mecha
Actually,
tits.
no, don't name because I'm sure there are like mecha tits somewhere.
Mecha tits
Yeah.
somewhere. They're all mecha tits somewhere. Yeah, they're really ecchi from the couple of episodes.
Lego probably knows where they are.
Yeah, Lego's got a good idea of where they are, indeed. Okay, next we'll come to you, Lego.
Okay, I am ready.
Now I feel
The
like
specialist.
you might know this one, but I'm gonna give you this one. This seems like a really obvious one to me, but I'll give it you. The title of the show, tell me if you've watched it or not. Rail Wars.
Tits.
Have you seen it?
Yes. No.
Ah!
Heard of it.
You've heard of it. I was going to say, if
Yes.
you've seen it, you kind of thingy. What have you heard
I've
of the
seen
show?
many pictures.
Right. Okay.
I have heard that panty shots are gratuitous.
Yeah.
And that
Rail
there's
Wars. Rail Wars is the most fan service heavy show of the summer season of 2014. So,
those like people are like uncomfortable. I don't know. If it is that one, then you have to choose another anime.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I got too much.
I'll choose another one. How about this one? Actually, no, you'll probably know that one as well.
You know what? Go ahead and
that's
mention
so
the
hard.
synopsis at least. So
Here we go.
I don't have to lose, do I? And I'm an ecchi lord, so
I've got one.
not a
I've got
time
one.
lord. I'm
I've got
ecchi
one
lord.
perfect. I've got one. Momo-Kyun Sword. This is called
What?
Momo-Kyun Sword. So the story is.
Okay.
The story begins with a female reimagining of Momotaro, a famous character in Japanese folklore. Momoko is a beautiful young sword fighter who was born inside a peach. She lives with her constant companions, the dog god Inogami, the monkey god Sarugami, and the pheasant god Kijigami, in a peaceful paradise. However, a demon army led by a devil king invades the paradise and steals the precious treasure that protects Momoko's land. To retrieve the treasure and save the people, Momoko embarks on a great adventure with her three companions. Tits!
Can I just clarify? You did say that she lived inside of a peach.
She was born inside a peach.
Born in a peach.
She was born
It's like the
inside a
Momotaro
peach.
folklore story where the kid is born in a peach. The family is it a woodcutter father or something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Alright.
Lego. So beautiful young swordswoman, born inside a peach, dog, pheasant, and monkey god companions, goes to fight an evil demon lord.
You know, it'll be a shame if I'm wrong because I know Japanese, but I trust them sometimes. They wouldn't etchify this one. No tits. It's too folklore. They
No
wouldn't
tits?
do that.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're going for no tits. Okay, we can confirm.
Our survey says.
You are wrong, my good sir. There are tits galore. Fan service heavy as Momo-Kyun Sword.
Peach-born folklore tits.
No, you're lying to me right now. Are you serious?
Born in a peach, man. Born in a peach.
Dude,
What? No, this was a good fairy tale. No. What? I need to see this. I'm Googling.
Oh no, they've spoiled it. I need to see the tits.
I'll send you the first picture of that comes up on Google Images. This is the cover art of it. Click on that. Well, yeah,
It's
you go.
just a pair of tits.
Oh
There
my
you go.
word! I have no problems anymore.
It was a mediocre show. I watched the first episode for the reviews. Very, very fan service heavy from what I remember. Her clothes got ripped and blah, blah, blah. It was just, she was a dim-witted girl who was like, trying to get some special power and all this kind of shit. It wasn't great, to be honest.
They can't do this to a fairy tale. Why would they do that?
Nothing is sacred in Japan. And finally, we have Sherbet, my good man.
Hit me. Come on. Hit me with the
Hit
tits.
me with your ribbon stick. Okay. So, your show is Ao Haru Ride. Now this is because it's got a big ass synopsis, so I'll try and just read it. Yoshioka Futaba has a few reasons why she wants to reset her image in life and as a new high school student. Because she's cute, she was ostracized by the female friends in junior high, and because of a misunderstanding, she couldn't get her feelings across to the only boy she has ever liked, Tanaka-kun. Now in high school, she is determined to be as unladylike as possible, so that her friends won't be jealous of her. While living her life this way contentedly, she meets Tanaka-kun again, but now goes under the name of Mabuchi-ko. Or Ko-Mabuchi, some shit. Anyway, he tells her that he felt the same way as she did when they were younger, but now things can never be the same again. Will Futaba be able to continue her love with that never even started from 3 years ago?
Oh, you're giving me a hard one with this, because it's hinting at ecchi at the start there, but then it's kind of leaning more towards the sort of that's very bad. You don't show tits. That's really bad because then you lose the man you love. So, ooh.
Or she entices the man she loves.
I was gonna say
she tries to, and then it's like off-putting. Like, I'm willing to take a risk, and I'm gonna go for no tits.
No tits. Ooh.
No tits.
Okay.
It's being risky. I know it's high school, and I know it's all that, but then it's kind of leaning more towards the female protagonist. I think it's leaning more towards the sort of like, I don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be strictly her. Oh, no, I'm gonna set my answer. I'll go for no tits.
We're going for no tits. I can reveal that you're right. It is no tits. It is a romance and shoujo manga then adapted into an anime. I watched it. It is very, very shoujo. The girl is, that kind of lovable, innocent sort of girl. She doesn't do anything like that. She doesn't get tits out. She doesn't show anything. There's no fan service in that show. Nicely done, Sherbet.
Well done, Japan.
Yes.
Well done,
That was
Japan.
a nice one.
It's actually not a bad anime. I quite enjoyed it. It's a shoujo, so it does get a bit boring, but it's actually, I quite like the dynamic that they sort of knew each other. She's pretending to be another character. He's changed, so he doesn't give a fuck. He used to be like a dead nervous boy. Now he's like the Bishonen badass kind of guy. So so Noisy and Sherbet, you are both got 1 point each, and Lego, you have none. Now, the next game that we are going to play. Let's see what time we're on. Holy shit, we're at 1 minute 21 already. The next game we are going to play. Now, I'm going to spring this one on you guys. The next game is from episode 3. It was a very good game that Corin came up with, and this is the worst live action adaptation of all time. So basically, the mission is very simple. You have to take a show and you have to make the worst live action adaptation. So I'm going to give you guys, shall we say 30 seconds or 60 seconds on the clock to talk about the show. Do you guys want any time to sort of have a think?
I think you should give an example one for 30 seconds.
I'm good to go, guys.
Okay.
Noisy's good to go? Yeah. Okay, Noisy will provide the example / his entry.
Alright. So, this is the worst live action adaptation of my beloved Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars. In this Big Brother style flick, where most of the movie is watching kids in their dorm rooms. Kid actors are being taught by top-end chefs who have been kidnapped and placed on set and don't know what they are doing there. But every lesson descends into a cook-off, which in turn descends into straight-up food fights. Of course, it is directed by Michael Bay, so you can expect unnecessary explosions whenever a piece of food is thrown or left.
I'm sorry.
And the director of the school, who is the ultimate judge and tastes all the food that the kids make in the cook-offs, it is played by Ainsley Harriott, who gets naked every time he tries a dish.
Yes,
there you go.
I'm sorry, but I would watch that one.
What kid actors are there? Can you name a kid actor?
Oh, I don't know. Kiefer Sutherland. There we go. That's one.
Sutherland's
That's the only kid
child.
actor I know.
Okay.
Kiefer Sutherland's child. Yeah. No, who's the guy who's playing the new Spider-Man? Damn it. His name.
That kid.
I don't know actors.
Yeah.
I don't know actors.
Fair
That kid. They can
Damn
be
it, I
that
just
kid.
Googled Ainsley
that kid
Harriott.
too.
That's not a girl. Okay.
We'll go for that kid. Of
Never
course,
mind.
it's not a girl. Ainsley Harriot's a fine gentleman, by the way. Don't you just
I
Lego?
The kid actors will be that kid 1 and that kid 2 in the credits.
Fair enough. So she can get.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Lego-
Mine would be what's that? A fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
A fairy tale.
What, the entirety of Fairy Tale?
Oh, wow. I guess there would be a lot of things. Yeah, but there would be the entirety of Fairy Tale, but because there's too huge of a character cast, they only have like 7 emo dressed up mages, and they try to make it look badass, so there's no humility, there's no jokes at all. Natsu's this dark-haired, Twilight-esque main character type
Oh.
who's an emo, and Lucy's writing a diary entries, so they follow her perspective as she narrates things. The CGI is pretty okay, but the fairy tale tattoo things, they all look like vampires basically, or people from an emo band. Anyway, great effects, fire, people die, and then it gets pretty bloody at least. So yeah, more action and American. I don't know any actor names, but yeah, that's my fairy tale live action. You can ask questions. But,
So gothic fairy tale.
Yes, a gothic fairy tale.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, in fact, that's the title, a gothic fairy tale. Yeah, exactly.
So goth
People
fairy-
go expecting to see like the really dark kind of Red Riding Hood fairy tales and stuff like that, and they end up with a shit version of fairy tale.
It's a really depressed Natsu. I don't know, man. I'm not really fired up for this.
I'm terrible at this game. I remember what's that Corin's Bleach one?
Corin did Bleach, and
Yeah.
his was amazing. His won in the end. Sherbet.
My worst live anime adaptation is the martial arts thriller of Sword Art Online, directed by M. Night.
Oh my god.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan, with Kirito being played by Jaden Smith.
Oh.
And the antagonist, the one that creates Sword Art Online, being Will Smith.
Okay, that's
Oh.
And the Shyamalan twist at the end is that they're not actually in a game. They're just killing each other in some rural town, and it kind of turns into some weird battle royale shit, but horribly Americanized.
Sounds good.
I would watch that. That's like the what's that Leonardo DiCaprio film where he's like not sure if he's in a mental asylum or
Shutter Island. Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Dude,
He can be in it.
I think you've just fixed Sword Art Online.
Yeah, that's what they should have. Should have some kind of.
I
existential-
When in doubt, throw in Will Smith and his god awful son.
Let's
It'd
be
be
honest.
hilarious when you call him the
Let's be
Black
honest.
Swordsman, though.
What anime would not be improved by the inclusion of Will Smith? None is the answer. Imagine Will Smith.
Naruto, the last movie with Will Smith playing Boruto.
That'd be brilliant. Here's my son. In the
And
fire
Naruto-
village, born and raised.
And of course, Naruto being played by Jaden Smith.
Hey.
I just got this image, in Men in Black, where Will Smith is shouting at one of the aliens. He's like having a standoff with, I think it's like when he's at the beginning chasing the guy down.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the first X-Men film, and he just is like shouting, and without trying to sound racist, he's like sounding as black as I've ever heard him sound. I'm just imagining Boruto saying stuff like that.
The only way that could be improved is if Samuel L. Jackson reprised that role and not Will Smith. Will somebody get this motherfucking nine-tailed fox out of this motherfucking village? Oh my god. Okay, scratch that. Samuel L. Jackson in every major shonen would be brilliant.
Yes.
Oh, I'm fired up motherfucker now!
The only thing that seems to appeal to me more is Bleach, with Ichigo being played by Robert De Niro, and the rest of the cast just being the entire cast of The Sopranos. Just turn it into a whole Italian gangster thing.
No. Ichigo as Al Pacino, but like thingy Tony Montana version, like Cuban version. Fucking cockle. You kill my mother, I'll fucking send you an afterlife.
You guys would ruin these franchises. Like, no.
Fuck the Anderson brothers and
say hello to my little Bankai.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We have gone off the rails.
Can this be an idea? Can we do like mashups of like popular animes and famous movie quotes?
Yeah,
we're doing it. Next episode, the challenge.
Yes.
Next episode challenges pick a series, a popular anime series, and seamlessly insert a popular famous quote or iconic moment from
Bankai, motherfucker.
Say hello to my little Bankai. You want to play with us? Huh?
And Ichigo dies at the end covered in cocaine. As it should have been.
As it should have been 200 chapters ago.
As it should have been.
Who gets the points for that? How do we score this one?
Okay. Well, I guess we go around the table and cast a vote on who we thought was best.
How about, since it's three people competing, like we all do a sort of, I don't know, like 2 points to the best, 1 point as a runner-up.
Okay, fair enough. The thing is, I really liked yours, Sherbet. I'll go first because I guess I compete. I really liked yours.
Do the motherfucking balls.
But the problem is, yours actually sounded better than the original series that it's based on. I can't give you points, unfortunately. Legos.
Okay.
Oh, I
had no content at all.
I forgot what you did. I genuinely forgot what you did.
That's exactly the problem. Can I just forfeit?
Emo fairy tale he did. I like the idea of a Natsu, of a Natsu who's not very fired up, and a grey that instead of taking his clothes off, he puts more on, trench coats and stuff. He just adds a trench coat.
Hoodies.
That actually happened.
Hoodies.
Stop putting those wristbands on, man. Yeah. So stop putting the fingerless gloves. Leave them alone, Grey. So I'm going to award you a point. Well, the 2 points I'm going to go to Noisy for his his Big Brother style keyboard.
I was like, how would I get like these teachers in the school? I know, let's kidnap a bunch of chefs and not tell them what they're doing there.
Okay, Noisy, how would you award points? You can't vote for yourself, so.
All right. I'm going to give. Well, I can't. So I'm giving no points to myself.
Oh, I think since Vacant gave the 2 and the 1 point, and I think the rest of us should give 1 point to who we think was the best of the other 2.
I'm gonna give 1 point to Lego because I do think yours made Sword Art better. Sorry, Sherbet.
I thought it out too much.
I think I said you found a way to fix Sword Art Online, so I mean, like, I can't give it to you as a bad adaptation because it's better.
It sounds interesting. Like, I'd want to watch a Sword Art where they discovered it was the real world and they'd just been fucked up and put through some kind of experiment or something.
I shouldn't have gave the twist because I said M. Night Shyamalan. There has to be a twist.
I thought it was promising. I was like, I'm not sure. No, he's made it good.
Too good to be bad, man. Too good to be bad.
Yeah.
Lego, who's your point going to, good sir?
I will choose mine because my story was.
Can't
No.
choose yours. Tit.
Is that allowed?
You have to pick a side.
Okay. I'm sorry, Sherbet. It was a good adaptation. I think Noises, especially since I found out the guy taking off their clothes is a guy, the person taking off their clothes is a guy.
Harriet.
That was disturbing. Quite disturbing.
Have
It
you ever
might
watched
end-
Ready Steady Cook Lego?
Like
I'll
you'll
send
be
you
watching
the
it
meme. Time to get oiled up.
and no, I just
Everyone just needs to stop and go watch an episode of Ready Steady Cook, and then you'll understand why he is the perfect director.
I love his laugh. I love Ainsley Harriet. Anyway, Sherbet, your points, my good sir.
As much as I love Noisy's concept, especially with the Michael Bay explosions, I think I would be incredibly amused by that. But I didn't think of it as being an intentional emo fairy tale. I thought of it as just being really, really terrible acting. Like they've hired a guy who's just devoid of emotion. Of them getting like Natsu as Keanu Reeves or something, like just like someone being really terrible at that role. So I'm gonna have to give it to Lego.
I'd love to see a scene of Keanu Reeves talking to a CGI blue cat. Like, just talking to blue, just talking to happy.
But they've not got a good voice actor in for that. They've just got me, and it's like really Scottish. Like instead of the excited, it's I. Really unexcited. Like I okay.
Are you okay, Natsu? We need to go fight Gargiel soon.
Kill mate.
I'm the one.
I kill mate. He's a fish.
It's Morpheus. It's a fish. It's a fucking fish. Get the fuck out of here. So we're going to top it off. At the moment, Noisy is in 4th, Lego is in 2nd, and Sherbet is in 3rd. What we're going to do is the first person who wins, well, the first person to be eliminated gets no points. The second person will get 1 point, and the winner will get 4 points. Woo! So Sherbet, if you win, you'll win.
I have a chance.
Okay, so first and foremost, the rules of the game are very, very simple. We are going to start off. I'm going to give you a sentence, and then Noisy is going to have to give another sentence, but rhyme. Then Lego, then Sherbet. If this one sounds familiar, it's because it's from episode 12. It was very heated between the 6 of us. So it was a 6-man contest, pretty epic. I know Sherbet and Nair were the last 2, and I think Sherbet won.
Yeah, I think I believe Nair won. Did he not?
Nair must have won then, yeah. And then we ended up doing
it was pretty heated though. It was pretty heated.
And we ended up doing the happy hour at the very happy hour. We ended up doing a hoedown, which unfortunately we just don't have the energy to do one at this moment. So sorry, we're not going to do one. Maybe sneak one in later. But so it's very simple. I'm going to give you a sentence. Noisy will start, then Lego, then Sherbet, and then I will step out, and Sherbet goes back to Noisy. If you pause for more than 5 seconds, or shall we say 3? Shall we say 5? 5. If you have a pause of more than 5 seconds and you have not rhymed, you are disqualified. Dun, dun, dun.
I got kicked out by Corin because of shenanigans. I still refuse.
Yeah,
I
also,
forgot which
if you try some bullshit, I'm the referee, so if you say the same word or you say something that just doesn't rhyme, like, you can't make the word wall rhyme with wow. Like, wow, that don't work.
and then I climbed the wall.
I climbed the brick wall. Like, that don't work.
Oh my god.
That's a DQ.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's like that was my Arnie. I'm climbing the brick wall. As permanent.
Is that your Arnie?
I can't do accents. I'm too cold. I'm cold enough.
Climbing the brick wall.
I'm flued up. I just can't. Accents just don't come out of me today. I'm climbing the brick wall. Put that cookie down now. No,
Put that cookie down.
Anyway, so we are going to start. Put
So
that.
what's which of us begin? Sorry, is it
Me.
Noisy after?
I start, and then Noisy will carry on. But
Okay.
after I've started, I'll back out. So when you've said something, Sherbet, it'll go to Noisy, then Lego, then you, and go round.
Oh, so I'm right after you.
It's me and Noisy. Then.
All right, no, just because. Oh, never mind. Just something you said there. Mixed up. Okay, I got you.
Me, Noisy, Lego, Sherbet. Then I'll step out,
Yep.
and then so after you've said something, Noisy will go. Then Lego, then
Yep.
you, then back to Noisy. So.
Got you.
I'm just starting you off. That's all. I'm not playing. Okay.
I know.
So the starting line for you, Noisy, is put that cookie down now.
And unfurrow that brow.
I do not know how.
Do it, or I'll hit you with a pal.
What?
What?
Don't be such a sow.
Oh.
Go to the field and plow. What?
Field and plow. It checks out.
Why did you choose this word to rhyme with, you fucking cow?
Now.
I'm really getting tired of it now.
I already said. Wow.
Oh.
But I respect you, so I'll bow.
Okay, we'll swap the
This is
word.
weird.
You're really good at that one. I'll swap the word. After 3 rotations, we'll swap the word. Is that fair?
Yeah.
We should try and make it more rotations with each word, just to keep it get it more intense.
4 rotations with this word now. Then. Okay.
Okay.
What was the last one? I respect.
Now.
Now. Okay.
Now.
Oh no, that's odd. Do you want to go, Noisy? Do you want to start stuff, or
Or
do you want me to?
I haven't had enough drink for this.
But
Come on, Lego.
wait.
Come on.
But I need to.
Come on, Lego.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2.
Come on, Lego. What'd you say?
I'm just taking a piss.
And that's why you deserve a diss.
From a raised fist.
Oh, checks out.
Getting black and blue is not on my list.
Oh, still up here. That was good.
Oh my god, I've got a cyst.
Oh.
I think I'm getting the general gist.
This one's not going to work, but we might end up getting house arrest. I don't know.
Arrest? Oh, no. Arrest does not work, my friend. Lego, you have been eliminated.
No! Why?
Arrest doesn't work, unfortunately. Okay, so it's down to Noisy and Sherbet. So,
Do you want to start this one, Sherbet?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, Sherbet starts. This is the finale. Shall we
So
start?
for the third time tonight, I'm going to say Sword Art Online is shite.
Ooh,
Is what?
shite.
Oi, do you want to fight?
I will with all my might.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
But you're not in my sight.
Calm down, mate. You're not too bright.
Oh.
Let me just switch off the lights.
Mate, this is not your plight.
Oh boy, I need a Sprite.
You almost got me out, you troglodyte.
What?
It worked.
How did you
Is he
pull
allowed
that one?
that? Seriously. I just want to go out and fly my kite, man. Just fly my kite.
See the string on your kite? I'm gonna take a wee bite.
The most threatening threat ever.
No, it's gonna come out of flight.
Oh,
Has that been used? No.
flight. No.
Flight? No.
Nope.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's out of sight. I don't know.
Has sight been
What?
used? Sight's
I
been
said
used
sight. I
Oh,
said sight.
that's how I got fucked on the last one as well. Okay.
That was
I
intense.
had one for the next round, next rotation anyway, so. Up yours.
Intense. No, has one.
That's fine. I got to call you a troglodyte. I'm happy.
Yep, that
How
one was a
did
good
you-
one. That
I
was
just
a good
didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming.
How did you run out of words after you busted out troglodyte?
that was the trump.
That was
That was
the
it.
drop. The mic was.
Congratulations.
Well, I think it's safe to say Noisy has trumped the lot of us on that one
Easy is
I am the game master.
for now.
That
No.
that Bankai train really paid off.
Yeah.
Game Master. Noisy is the challenge master, and he will be in charge of all future challenges.
He will also
Oh,
be in
don't-
charge
don't
of
put that
sending
in
out
there.
the punishment for the loser of this happy hour, as we always do for every happy hour.
We're not going to have any punishment. Tonight is a celebration. Normally we have forfeits and punishments, but I tell you what, because it is a celebration, we will just chill, and there'll be no forfeits. It'll be just feel good factor, unless Sherbet or you want. Well, actually, technically, you came last.
I can give a punishment to Lego. Just everyone chant shame, 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 shame,
No,
shame.
why?
Shame.
Why?
Sword
Shame.
art.
Shame.
Sword art.
At the end
Sword
of
art.
at the end of that,
Black Kirito, Black Kirito.
No.
at the end of that, Noisy won with 8 points, and Lego and Sherbet tied with 2 points. So technically, you both lost. What? I mean, do you want to do a forfeit, guys? You can do in happy hour tradition, or do you want to just birthday celebration? You can have a pass.
I think we should have a happy celebration end.
Happy celebration end. I think so too.
Happy celebration.
There's no
don't
punishments
know.
on birthdays. No forfeits on birthdays. It's never a good birthday when there's forfeits, let's be honest.
Are you
It's my
kidding?
birthday. It's my birthday. I'm
You're
gonna
kidding.
spend my money.
Honey,
Man, 1 year.
it's
I
my
went-
birthday.
I
Actually,
went to visit my friend at uni a couple of years back for his birthday.
Mhm.
I lost a game of Ring of Fire. I got fourth king, so I had to down the pint. But an added rule was whoever had to down the dirty pint in the middle had to long arm a fire pint. So that was my forfeit. I had to stick glue roll in my ass, set it on fire, and drink the drink with
What?
a straight arm by
Jesus,
pouring it over me.
you're actually a pretty wild one, aren't you, Noisy?
I was gonna say
It was the
long-
worst thing I've ever done.
I was gonna say long arm the fire pint sounds like a sex move, and sticking burning toilet
I-
paper.
No,
That-
no,
that's-
Vacant. You're thinking of a reach around.
Oh yeah, that's right.
that should be our next challenge. Is come up with sex moves for the latest ecchi show.
I got this, man. Momo Kyun sword. Oh man. Oh, Kyun sword. It's called the peach. The birth in the peach.
It's called the peach.
I have no words.
A Rasengan
What?
fisting from Naruto.
Oh! Rasengan up the anus. Not good.
What?
Oh god. I'm sorry,
No.
guys. I'm sorry I turned it into this.
Into the after
All right,
hours.
think-
Why?
Here's one.
Oh,
Here's one.
Corin.
Which let me think. Which anime show titles sound like sex moves? Or something sexual? Black Lagoon, for a starter. That's a sex.
That sounds like a cocktail.
Black Butler just sounds
Yeah.
like a porno in general.
Yeah, which animes could double as pornos? Black Butler, definitely.
I think this
Yeah?
this should definitely be a topic for another episode.
Yeah, let's not.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll
We can
Let's
start
not-
off the
let's
Cards
not-
Against Humanity with that.
If you want to listen and learn more about anime,
We should
shows,
pose the question to Nair and Corin.
Yeah, if you want to learn about more anime shows that substitute for pornos, then make sure you listen to the future episodes of the Manga Raiders Happy Hour, which is 1 year old, which is 1 year more than we thought we were going to get to. We're almost out of diapers or nappies. If you, I would just like to say,
Lego might take a little while longer.
I would just like to say, thank you very much, everyone who's been involved. Noisy, thank you ever so much for being along the ride, reining us in, making this work. Sherbet, Lego, you've been instrumental into the rise and growth and continuing expansion of the Happy Hour. Thank you, everyone who's ever listened. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Make sure you do if you haven't fucking subscribed now, you bastards. Lego.
Olga.
You bastards, subscribe.
There we
Or
go.
is it the other way around? Subscribe, you bastard.
There we go.
Either way,
Yes.
please do.
Either way, just do it,
Olga.
please. Please, we'll love you. We'll love you forever, you sexy kittens, as Sherbet would call you.
Yes,
Yeah.
you sexy little kittens.
To everyone who's joined us, to everyone who's been on, hopefully, well, here's to the first anniversary, and here's to the next year. We're only going to go upwards. We're going to get bigger and better. There's going to be a lot more happening. Make sure you stick around, guys. Thank you ever so much for listening, and thank you for supporting us in this first year and the early days of the Happy Hour. But now we're going to carry on drinking, carry on thinking of anime porno titles, and we're going to have a good time. Take care, guys. Bye. I love you. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye, guys. Thank you. Later.
See ya. Happy birthday
To us. Happy
I
don't know what this
birthday,
is happening.
dear Happy
Mr.
Hour.
President, happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
to you.
Just
That was beautiful.